do you have a favorite, I'll say canonical event? Things that, you know, that is in the text of Tolkien from the Second Age that is your favorite moment?
So I love this moment that he talks about where Sauron has forged the One Ring in Odo.
Hey, Dad, spit it out, man. Dad, spit it out, bro. Hey, Dad, spit it out, man. Dad, spit it out, bro. Come on! Come on!
To the characters he was creating. So we, one, always back to Tolkien, and two, when Tolkien was silent, we tried to invent it as Tolkienian a way as possible. Go back to the book, go back to the book, go back to the book.
Hello there my dear friends, how are you today? My name is Ivan and welcome to my latest video on my YouTube channel called The Rise of Atlas. I hope you're doing well wherever you are. And before we start, I just want to thank you for your support, how to say, previous days, weeks, months. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and let's roll. So I can't believe that this Shits of Power have actually audience score 38%, man. This is insult to all people with common sense. I have no idea how this season, actually this is season 1, you know, and you remember that font when you have Sautrons and after that Mordor. I mean, this is how to say, unbelievable. So many, how to say, I believe this season 1 actually have most memes than any other show in history of how to say, television. And of course today is accolade, so accolade, whatever, non-Star Wars, you know what I mean. I believe, and when this season 2 comes out, I believe it will be even worse, you know, even worse. But okay, let's go and see what those guys want to tell us. We have, let's see, Rings of Power, showrunner address Gandalf theories after the Stranger Season 1 finale clue. We actually, every human being that watched any season, any episode including this dude, know that this dude is Gandalf. And actually, of course, Gandalf should not be existed in Second Age, so his stories are sent by Valar in Third Age, so this guy should not exist. But as you know, Prime Video, actually Amazon, they love to destroying lore of Tolkien. So let's read this. Showrunner Patrick McKay and Jerry Payne hit the Stranger could be Gandalf. Really? There are several possibilities regarding Stranger identity, including him being Saruman. Oh wow. If the Stranger is Gandalf, the show could potentially run into timeline troubles, as Tolkien writes that Gandalf doesn't arrive in the middle, of course. Look at this, it's rather, the show could possibly run into timeline trouble. Actually, we have timeline troubles in the season 1, like in every season we have in every episode we have timeline troubles, so no worries there, man. So those guys, other theories that Gandalf, Stranger is Gandalf. Okay, the Hardfoot storyline of the Stranger is major focus of the hit Prime Video series. Major focus on the hit Prime. Oh my God, is that hit? With his identity emerging as major question mark, while his identity is confirmed, the Rings of Power season 1 finale drops a hint that he is Gandalf when he says, "Always follow your nose." Yeah, we actually, you know, we are very. Those corporations, they are actually sure. And they believe that humanity is very stupid and very blind, you know, and they are sure of that, you know. So and when they create something like this, yeah, they actually insult your intelligence, you know. To see, in recent interview with the Collider, showrunners Patrick McKay and Jenny McPain comment on wherever Stranger is Gandalf in Power. While they don't already confirm the theory, it certainly sounds like the character will end up fulfilling a village with Lord of the Rings. Like to say, we always felt. Who cares what you felt, man? If you're creating a lore, you're creating a movie or TV series. How to say? From the lore, man. And we always felt. I always think. I always believe. I fuck off, man. We always felt at the very beginning that you need all the ingredients. We always talk about Thanksgiving meal. You want turkey? Oh my goodness, come on, fuck off. We felt like a Lord of the Rings show without wizard, who felt the things that wizard in Lord makes you feel would just feel like. Come on, do you guys feel anything? Is missing the point. Where if you feel that is missing a point, is we don't care, man. We care about lore, and you destroying the lore. You destroyed the lore in the season 1, so why should we care? Anything that anything that can help us get there and evoke those feelings, we are drawn to. Wow, we are drawn to. Despite what some folks might think, we are really not about the game. We are really not about the puzzle, but we are also don't want to take for granted where characters will end up. We want to see them grow and change all along the way, and we hope that in the end you look back and feel invaluable. But the moment I try to say, oh my goodness, those people are sick, man. Those people are sick. Yeah, we have this. I can't read this, man. Let's see. We try to make delightful in that there are several possibilities of what that can end up meaning. Could that mean that stranger is Gandalf, and that he said that? Then he said later on it could definitely mean that. Could it also mean the stranger is Saruman? And you realize that later on the Saruman said to the Gandalf, and then Gandalf said, you know what I mean. Okay, those guys are. Amazing, man. There are always ways you can short of pinball. There could be the delightful parts that could come out of either trilogy. So we like to keep the doors open. It's fun to engage with the story and think of the possibilities. Yeah, of course, it's fun to destroy the story. Of course, when you want to destroy some story, man, imagination is how to say, sky is the limit. The latest comments from those show painters, those certainly made him seem like the Stranger is Gandalf. It's possible that will be confirmed in the Rings of Power Season 2 later this summer. If he is below Wizard previously prevalent in Sir Ian McCain and Peter Jackson claim Lord of the Rings trilogy, however, that will mean the show is making some changes. Really? Those guys making some changes to source material? Who actually wrote this crap, man? By Ryan Northrop. My goodness. While Tolkien does spend a ton of time of details related to Gandalf for Iron Middle Earth, he does confirm that the wizard didn't. Wizards Istari. So 7 wizards, man. 5 wizards. Since the Rings of Power takes place, you see how he want to evade that actually all the wizards came. He's only concentrated on the Gandalf. Let's see. This will again the showing Gandalf thousands years before he does in Sword material. This is itself isn't unnecessary. This is necessary big deal, but it raises a question: how is that a big deal, man? If you're breaking the law, that's a big deal. We don't have any comments here, but yeah, if Gandalf during Second Age, for example, why was he not present during the War of Last Alliance as elven men make a fun stand against Sauron? This war ended in the Second Age. It will be all the Gandalf were nearby but did participate. Ultimately, where the potential Tolkien lore is a problem or not will come to the storytelling choices. And it's truly possible the Rings of Power will iron on those kind of compromise. Fuck off, man. Okay, let me go to this place here. Let's see the Lord. Okay, we will just read because this is not Lord of the Rings. The Rings of Power showrunners double down the lie that they are adhering the J.R. Tolkien's work. Let me see those two buttheads double down on the lie that they are adhering to Professor Tolkien's work in the second season of Amazon studio production. Those guys make the claim while promoting the first season of the show back in 2022. However, while they would make this claim, they would also admit they were radically altering Tolkien's work for their adaptation. Back in February 2022, McCain informed Vanity Fair that that the driving question behind the show was, can we come up with a novel Tolkien never wrote, and do it as a mega event series that could only happen now? You see, you have this kind of agenda everywhere, in Star Wars, here, everywhere. Paying also informed we talk with the Tolkien estate, but Tolkien estate isn't anything like it was before. If you're true to exact the letter of the law, you're going to telling a story in which your human characters are dying off every season because you're jumping to 200 years in time, and then you are not meeting really big important canon characters until season 4. Look, there might be some fans who want us to do a documentary on Middle Earth, but no, there are some fans who want you to actually cancel the show, man. Not some fans, but lots of fans. Millions of fans. On Middle Earth, but we're going to tell one story that unites all these things. Here we think that the work will eventually speak for itself. Of course, speak that this is bullshit. Before an orchestra starts out, we will talk to each other, but then as soon as the music begins, you are in and listen to that music. When asked to justify including characters that were not canonical to the Tolkien part, so 1, always back to Tolkien, and 2, when Tolkien was silent, we tried to invent as Tolkienian. When was Tolkien silent? McKay would add, go back to the book, yeah, let me see this crap, man. If anyone actually can forget, listen to this. Try to find it, go back to the book.
More to come to, you know. The new trailer today that we're going to show you all right now. Just a couple minutes.
God. All right, that's a lot to take in.
Yeah, look at
Here we
you.
go. Okay. Did I just see a Balrog at the end of that?
Or Umayyad, or either word. Canon, not just of literature, but just of life. It's something I go to in the most difficult moments of life. You know, Tolkien makes its way into eulogies for optimistic work of art, and that's really something to be taught at. It's born of pain and struggle and evil, and still comes out at the end saying there's a reason for hope. And
This is a dream job for you three. The most simple and most important question, when we look at the Lord of the Rings, we look at the trilogy, we know that story. We know the story's being told, and sort of the judgment is like, well, how are they going to visualize, bring to life the things that we know are going to be told? The Second Age is more of a question mark. What story are you telling us?
do you want to take that one? Sure. Well, it's a human story. You know, we want you to just sort of step back from the bigger world and just imagine your home, imagine your family.
Oh my goodness.
How far Paul says in the shadow of the past as you and the and that's what the story's about this season. It's about reintroducing this world and the return of evil.
Or be told, was it always going to be basically the same?
10,000 years of
I
history.
want to find that part when they say go back to the book.
All right, guys, the age is freaking awesome, and it's Tolkien's amazing untold story that is so iconic with the forging of the rings of power. Well, almost defeat and then make it worth it. Amazon were wonderfully crazy enough to say, yes, let's do that.
Have one. Do you have a favorite, I'll say canonical event? Things that, you know, that is in the text of Tolkien from the Second Age that is your favorite moment?
So I love this moment that he talks about where Sauron has forged the One Ring in Adhering.
Mm-hmm. What you say? This guy doesn't. I believe he didn't watch the trilogy at all, man. Look at this, man.
Sauron
that, you know, that is in the text of Tolkien from the Second Age that is your favorite moment.
So I love this moment that he talks about where Sauron has forged the One Ring in Adhering.
Order 2? Come on, you can say it. Don't be shy.
Then he, you know, puts it on his finger and he reads the ring poem, and his words and power are felt across the world. And the elves.
What the fuck? He's still talking.
Elvish.
Oops.
Say, oh shit in Elvish.
Oops. You should break this kingdom in which there's this factionalization, that you know, these groups that deeply cathartic for us to experience and applicable. I think that was...
Did that sort of open feel?
Okay, it is a boundless sea of creativity, and so for me and a team of very, very talented
job, and so did some other folks.
the labor of love.
We're like super emotional right now, I don't know if you can tell.
Any one of you?
Island Kingdom.
This show. We love elves, but we really love dwarves. Dwarves are so awesome too.
I would want to be a hobbit, thank you for asking. 7,000, 6,500, what it is.
People do sort of ask us about this, and the honest to God truth is, you know, there's no one who can put more pressure on us than ourselves, like people.
Well, are not them. What guidance did you take for those characters' creations?
Well, so we had the privilege of working with Tolkien scholars like Tom Shippey and
Tom Shippey. Yeah, you got that dude fired.
And also had lore masters that were part of our writers' room that would always, you know, be there to help us, you know, make sure we were, you know, really honoring both the letter and the spirit of Legendarium. But Tolkien gave us all these amazing clues about cultures in the Second Age. You know, concerning hobbits, he talks about the ancestors of hobbits, where there's Stores, Valahides, and Harfoots. And he gives us just a couple tantalizing paragraphs about Harfoot.
Those are not ancestors; those are breeds of hobbits. Dumbass.
But then you take those clues in there, wondering like hobbits, like, you know, what would they be like? Then also doing what Tolkien himself did, which would be go back to our world and look at the heroic sagas and myths and stories, and draw inspiration from them to sort of help bring a verisimilitude.
Look at his face, man. His face looks so stupid.
To the characters he was creating. So we, one, always back to Tolkien, and two, when Tolkien was silent, we tried to invent as Tolkienian a way as possible. Go back to the book, go back to the book, go back to the book.
there we have it. Go back to the book, go back to the book, go back to the book. Fuck Amazon, man. Fuck Amazon. Fuck Amazon. Okay, and we have, how to say, as you can see here, let's see, where are we actually? Just a second. Come on. And now, while speaking with Collider about the show upcoming season, I say it empowers you to see what people responded to, and it's always obvious people respond to Tolkien. That's why Tolkien is what, next to the Bible and the Quran, reaches the readers around the world with a number of copies sold. Where? So let's down on Tolkien and go back to the things that draw people in. We had the plan and we're sticking to it. We have to do what we believe in it. Yeah, what you believe in it, but not what Tolkien believe in it. Okay, my friend, I will put the entire those two articles into links below. Just check to see the written comments. And serious fans of Professor Tolkien and his writing are still adhering to not watching, of course. They are adhering only to Jackson films and only sometimes to keep the normies in front of the screen, which is ironic in its own way, considering that they refused to hire Jackson himself during supposedly wanted to go their own way. Yeah, of course, and they actually copy and paste so many things from Lord of the Rings trilogy that is embarrassing. That description makes it sound like Sauron will be protagonist. Horrible decision if this. Yeah, of course, you have in Star Wars, latest non-Star Wars accolade, Jedi's are evil, you know, and that Asian Ezra Miller will be actually a good guy, and yeah, of course, here we will have Sauron as a good guy. So yeah. Okay, my friends, I hope you will enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you later on Twitch. We're playing Lord of the Rings, Tolkienian Lord of the Rings, on Twitch, and on 4 p.m. we are playing Assassin's Creed Origins. And yeah, actually one dude tried to kill Cleopatra, but we prevented him. And there you have it. See you later.